It turns out there's competition in what I do and why that's a good thing. I'm going to talk about that. Again, let me say that again. It turns out there's competition out there with what I do and why that's a good thing. Okay, before I get to that though, always make sure that you hit record and that you're recording. I just did this whole riff basically that I'm doing now, and I hadn't hit record, or I'd hit record and then I'd hit stop on accident. I hate it when I do that. But anyhow, why if there's competition, it's a good thing. So there's this quote that Russell Brunson says, which I love, and it's, you can tell the pioneers by the arrows in their backs as they're laying on the ground. You can tell the pioneers by the arrows in their backs as they're laying on the ground. Meaning that, hey, if you are the first person with the brand new idea and you're going to market, well, you're going to make so many mistakes, just get bloody, and other people are going to get to capitalize on what you're doing right and not do what you're doing wrong. And it's interesting because historically, you know, as I've come up with ideas or seen that other people have had the same ideas or other people are doing the same thing, it's like, oh no, I'm too late to the party, or oh no, I'm not as smart as I thought I was, or oh no, I'm not the only guy doing this, you know, or the only one with this idea or whatever. And I can go into, you know, a lack mentality where it's like, oh, there's not enough room for everybody. You know, instead of thinking, hey, there's more than enough for everybody, thinking like, oh, there's only X amount of the pie and I'm not going to get my share, which is, that to me, thinking is toxic. And I've actually worked very hard to go with the mindset that there's more than enough for everybody. There's more than enough for everybody. Competition doesn't need to kill me. So anyway, as I've, you know, all in on Testimonial Guy, you can check out what I'm up to at testimonialguy.com, by the way. Again, testimonialguy.com. So go check it out. Schedule an appointment. I'll help you get your testimonials. Or you can access my perfect video testimonial system, my 5-step system to getting your customers to gladly do your selling for you. Still working on that tagline, but it's good enough. You get the point. But anyway, just yesterday, 2 of my friends sent me competitors, like, hey, check this out. Look at what this guy's doing, or this company's doing, or what this lady's doing, whatever. Here, literally 2 companies. And I was like, oh no, there's competition. Oh no. And I was like, no, wait a minute. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. You can model the good things that they're doing. You can learn from what they're doing, and you can see what are their headlines, what are their hooks. If they're having success, you know, what's their layout look like? Not so I can copy it, but so I can model it. And also, it's good because, hey, I'm not the pioneer. I don't have to be the one leading the charge with this new idea. And there's been, over the last month or 2, I've gotten, 4 or 5 literally competitors or people that are already to market doing it, whether it's tech platforms or done-for-you services or video testimonial grabbing technology or what have you. And I'm sure there's a bunch more out there, which I'm going to start digging around. But it's been fun to be like, hey, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. Actually, one of them, I was like, oh my gosh, I could put this in my do-it-yourself course, my perfect video testimonial system course, and actually get affiliate revenue, because it's a really cool tool. I'll bring it up at a different time, what that company was. But, my ego, it's fun to have this new attitude, because my ego, I can get competitive and I can get into that lack mentality. But on the even more of the ego side, it's like sometimes I feel the need to be the rogue. I feel the need to be the innovator. I feel the need to be the only one. I feel the need to be the smartest guy in the room. I feel the need to be, the pioneer. And it's like, hey, wait a minute. Can I set that aside? Can I set that aside and actually look for and embrace the competition? And learn from them and model from them and see how they can help me, and perhaps even how I can help them. So I love this concept. Was I concise, to the point, 6 minutes? Hey, thanks everybody for listening. Subscribe, look, like, follow, and don't forget, you can tell the pioneers because they've got the arrows in their backs and they're laying on the ground. Thank you for that, Russell Brunson. And what was I going to say? Lastly, model. You model the competition. Don't copy. All right. Have a good day.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Table Rush Talk Show. For resources to help you sell your stuff, go to belove.media/resources. That's belove.media/resources. And be sure to subscribe, comment, 5-star, and share. Thank you again for listening.